Oh no. Hello, Yaroslav. It is very quiet, but there is sound. Which book is it tonight? A favorite, a classic. I wonder if you can guess who I'm trying to draw. Looks derpy. Maybe Dora. Interesting. Or Lena. Well, hopefully it will become clearer as I start filling it out. It is an alive cat as opposed to a cat no longer with us. Not a dead cat. The disco, like the disco song. Trying to figure out how kind of cartoony to make these. And it's a bit of a struggle sometimes to figure out like what details to put in. Don't quite have the snout right on this one. Because there's an approach to this where you kind of render all of the fur. But that's probably a bit too much for me. So trying to figure out, where are the broad strokes in the patterns of the fur. I also have to extrapolate a little bit from the reference that I'm working from, because the entire cat is not in view. Yeah, the face really is kind of makes or breaks the deal. So it's not a big deal that I can't see the rest of the cat. Oh yeah, that one I did of Sam and Rowan that looked like Bobby. Oh, Sam, the Sam face. Oh, you run out of... Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't quite have the face down for this one. The snout is the thing that's not sitting right on this one. And now I've probably kind of worked it past where, like, overworked it. Maybe. I saw. Yeah, I think I've gone too off track with this face. And this is again where, like, I think I need to strive for a bit less clash with the cartoony style that I naturally go towards. I need to find the happy medium. I do humans quite well. Well, that's no good. I don't need that right now. I need to do cats good. But thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've just kind of been trying to chip away at this day by day. I don't think I made this head quite big enough. Hmm, difficult. I might just restart this. Give it another go. I'm also like trying to get used to some different pen tools. Okay, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No worries. You have important fatherly duties to attend to. Very grumpy duties. Like the other thing with this is that like I'm working from a reference drawing, but you know, my goal is to try and exaggerate some things to make it, you know, exaggerate the character of the creature. I don't know. I don't know if this is coming any better.
Nice!
Ah, the doctor. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, Dr. Gentleman. How are you, sir? Yeah, it has been a minute. Time just flies by. How you been? I'm doing okay. I'm trying to get kind of back into the swing of things. And something that I've wanted to improve on is drawing animals. And so I've been trying to draw my cat and friends' cats because they're cats readily available, cats and cat pictures readily available. But gotta say, I'm kind of struggling with this one. Trying to kind of just find the shape of this one. How are things for you, friend? What you been up to? Oops. You still draw frogs from life or just kind of from imagination? Either way, I find frogs very strange and anatomically speaking. It's like the way their legs are, very strange. 40 students, wow. That is a lot. That's good to be so busy, though. Good job. As in not 2D and janky. That is decidedly how I draw frogs. Very janky. Well, I'm kind of digging how this this like pencil tool feels to draw with. I'm feeling okay about that. Like I'm kind of when I do pencil sketches with um when I do pencil sketches digitally, I always find it doesn't feel natural to me. Um but this one has been okay. Not really new tech, just exploring new brushes that I've had for a long time, but just I would stick with one brush and just never deviate. And so I'm trying to broaden my horizons with the tools that I already have. So this is okay, wait a second. How can I change my window capture so that you can actually see the menus I'm accessing? Display cropped, Photoshop, capture cursor, capture method. For audio. Yeah, it doesn't grab any of the menus. Anyway, this is called this brush is called Kyle's Drawing Box Soft Fat Pencil. So thanks, Kyle. Kyle Webster. Gentleman and a scholar. Hero to all digital artists. Okay, let's we should save this. And we should make an attempt to ink it. Am I listening to anything cool? I was on like a big Ben Folds kick for the last few months. I've kind of petered out now, but I was like going back and listening to a lot of kind of the semi older albums, listening to a lot of songs for Silverman. And I find I just kind of I'll pick a thing and just listen to it all the time. And like Ben Folds had a recent album come out that I thought was quite quite interesting, quite good. Took me a while to kind of like get into it, but once I did, I was like, yeah, this is good shit. Um, and then yeah, I kind of wanted to check out some of the older stuff. And yeah, I really kind of latched onto songs for Silverman, which I'm forgetting the date of kind of where it sits in the discography. But if you haven't heard his last album, What Matters Most, have a listen. Very good album. A few like pretty funny songs on there. Funny and good as you do with Ben Folds. Okay, let's see. Feeling a little bit better about these lines now. Let's see what we can do with them. Which line are we going to pull out? What about you? Any recommendations? Still really like this pen. I mean, bouncing around is good. I always feel a little guilty when an artist that I get into is someone I've gotten into because of like the Spotify algorithm. Because it feels like I was tricked. Although nowadays I find the algorithm is kind of very much out of whack. And it's always recommending kind of like I don't know, like kind of bland video game music. Or bland arrangements of video game music. Which there just seems to be a lot of on Spotify for some reason. Gotta remember that I can use the rotate tool. Never used to use it. But again, trying to teach myself to use the tools that I actually have. Something I keep coming back to is like a quasi joke artist. Also ran into because of the Spotify trick. Just love his songwriting style. It's fairly metal-y, but one album's all shanties and stuff, and some are themed for characters in Baldur's Gate 3 Helldivers. Well, I'm gonna open that on up. Starship Velociraptor. That's very that's very memey. I'll definitely have to listen to that. I wonder if I can get away with like not closing off the chin. This is a very fluffy cat. Let's see if I can get away with that. This arrangement of Northwest Passage rocks. Okay. Okay, how do I make sure I don't lose these links? I'm just gonna put these in a notepad. Because I'm archaic like that. I'm gonna put those in later. We need to get our contours locked in is what we need. Okay, we should start from this end. Do that. Come around the other side like that. Take another pass at that. And really what I should be trying to do is follow my pencils. It's just sometimes hard to do that when you realize that the pencils are a little bit wrong. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of wrong pencils here. Okay, no, that's looking dumb. We can do better. Sure, let's go with that. Welcome back. Child is dead. Hooray! Success. Also, do you know who this is yet, Yaroslav? Is this recognizable yet? I am curious. Inquiring parties wish to know. That's Lita 100%, or I'm not her father. Okay, excellent. I'm glad. I found her face very difficult. Does she have a, would you call that face derpy? To me, she just always looks kind of like appalled. Like slightly insulted, but too dignified to directly acknowledge it. She looks high. Okay, now we see if I can still keep the kind of shape of things as we do more, as we add more lines. And we have to pick and choose what contours we're going to exaggerate. Okay, and I'm not going to get distracted by the details of the patterns of the fur. Because we're going to do that later. Hello? Aaron is home. Found a replacement for the thermostat for the Pepsi machine. I didn't... Oh, was there a problem with the thermostat? Oh, and that's it? And then it's ready to go? Oh, okay. Well, that's exciting. I got to start designing those beer labels then. Oh, hey, Fuzzy. How's it going? This is a fuzzy cat that we were drawing. And... Changing my mind about things. Things are okay. Dale is in fairly in like recovering health. Things seem to be going well. So that's good. Still like kind of keeping an eye on things, but all in all, pretty good. Yeah, Dale's had some intestinal troubles, but he's eating. He's not barfing. So these are all good things that we like to see. I don't want to go too crazy with the fluffies on this because I do want it to kind of stay within that cartoony style. It's like the worst thing when your pet is not eating, because it's like there's nothing you can do. Like you can try different foods and stuff. But if something's up and they're just not eating, it's like you just sit there and you feel totally helpless. It was the worst. There was a week where like Dale just like he threw up one day and then he did not eat for like 3 days straight. And it was the worst ever. Not my favorite. So when we we were so relieved when he started eating again. And like he's always been kind of a picky eater. And so at first we thought, oh, like, you know, is he just being a little prima donna? But when I was like, dude, you haven't eaten anything. You didn't eat anything all day. That's when we were like, okay, then something's up. Got a bit of a tangent here. So yeah, that was a couple weeks ago, and we've just been kind of working on. Got him on some drugs, trying different diet, and just really monitoring how much he's eating, and things seem to be going better. So you like to see that sort of stuff. Okay, how are we looking here? It's something. I need to add some little furlies up here. Very Spice Girl. Oh, we're going to have ads coming up in a little bit here, so I apologize to those who experience them. The smoke is terrible. It's a bad time. I feel like it's not as bad as it has been in the past, but it's been pretty bad in the past, so it's not saying too much. Yay, welcome back. Welcome back from ad hell. I feel like they've gotten so much worse over time. When I'm watching streams and you get the ad breaks, they're heinous. I do believe I have mine set to as low as they can go. Yeah, there wasn't much smoke discussion. The consensus is that the smoke is bad. We don't like the smoke. What is it? Let me check what my setting is at. Do 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 settings. No. Monetization. Ads. Yeah, so I have it set to 1 minute per hour. So I think that's as low that's as low as the slider lets me go. Smoke gets 1 star. Hey.
Hi.
It's Drummond, yeah. Yeah, it's Lena. Yeah, the princess. Her ladyship.
Her ladyship, her Lena-ship.
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh, she's so sweet.
Aaron is here.
She's perfect. Hello.
Uh,
Hello.
we've got Fuzzy, Josh, and Yaroslav
Hello.
hanging out.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's great.
How's your day?
Good. I'm tired, but I'm good. Hello, Fuzzy. Hi, Josh. Hi, Yaroslav. Oh, Lena. Look at her. Look at her. Look at she.
Look at she. So shaped
Oh,
is
she's
she.
so shaped. Oh. Spice Girl, yeah.
Is she a Spice Girl?
I guess so.
I gotta figure out a palette.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna figure out a palette for this. Are you hungry?
I ate some ice cream.
Well, I went to the discount grocery store,
Mm-hmm.
Fatima's,
Mm-hmm.
and I was gonna try to get more frozen fruit for smoothies, but all
Mm-hmm.
I had were like this really small bags.
Oh.
So while I was there, I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna get that. That's kind of a waste
Yeah.
because that's gonna last for like 2
Okay,
smoothies.
yeah.
Yeah. So while I was there, I was like, okay, I'll pick up some soup.
Mhm.
And then I was like, oh, I kind of want something lazy for dinner.
Mhm.
You know what I got?
What?
Heinz spaghetti.
Wait, spaghetti in a can?
Spaghetti in a can.
Wow, that takes
Yeah.
me back.
Well, I mean,
Dang,
it's always been there.
it's always been there.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna try and do some grosh tomorrow before I teach.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How are you feeling with?
I'm feeling okay.
Yeah.
I'm not,
Okay.
yeah.
But that means you got to lift. If you do grosh,
I'll make it small.
do small grosh. I
I'll
mean,
make-
I can
I'll
do more.
make-
I can do more grosh on the way home tomorrow.
I'll make small bag broche.
I can do more on the way home
But
tomorrow.
I can do a cart also.
What do you want?
Well, we need peanut butter.
We do need. Oh, that's what I forgot to get.
Right? Like we need peanut butter. We need a bunch of the
Shoot.
like staple stuff. So yes,
I
I'm
do
gonna
need
go
peanut
do it.
butter. Sorry. That was the other thing I meant to get today.
Yeah.
And I totally forgot. Because I had post-work brain haze.
Yeah, I get it. We'll figure it out. It's okay.
There's no court tomorrow. Oh yeah, you guys are
Oh
done.
yeah, we're
huh?
done.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. But it also means I'm done,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I could do it.
Well, yeah, but you're still recovering. I'm worried about you trying to lift
Lifting
too many
groceries. Okay.
groceries because
Well,
that's a thing that you don't know. Like
You're
it's
right.
kind of the boiling
Yeah, you're right.
lobster thing.
Okay. Well,
Don't become a boiled lobster.
I won't become a boiled lobster.
Yeah.
We might have to. We'll figure it out. It's okay. I
If,
won't go.
yeah,
it makes
if
me
you're
happy,
okay
I
to wait
won't
until
go.
tomorrow evening, I can do it on the way home.
Okay. Well, what if I come get you? And we do it together.
Oh, we could do it together. Yeah,
And
I
then-
guess if you're not.
If I just go with car and I just drive,
Yeah.
and then you lift, we can tag team.
Yaroslav is trying so hard to help us right now.
Well, he could.
And this is great TV. This is talking about our
Oh my
shopping
God.
plans.
Okay, I love you. Keep
Oh no, it's
streaming. Draw a beautiful Lena.
There we go. It's basically date
Okay,
night.
great.
Yeah. Yeah. No, let's just go tomorrow. If you're,
Okay.
what time are you done tomorrow?
Like 6.
Oh,
So I won't pick you up. I'll come home and we'll go.
well then I can just get it on the way.
Oh
home.
my God. Okay, fine. Fine.
It's fine. Then I can just do it.
Yeah, but okay, fine. You can only do small amounts.
I can. Well, yeah, but I can get staples.
Yeah, but we're out of everything.
No, we're not. Okay, we talk more about this later. I appreciate you, Yaroslav. Thank you. What color are we gonna? What kind of palette are we gonna go with, Lena? Okay, so if we want green, maybe we can get a little spicy with how we do this. And like maybe we make our black. Go purple. And then this is a little wild. If this becomes our black, Okay, let's see what this. Also trying to. Oops. That. Hmm. Okay, so we've got like a dark purple, like a really vibrant blue. Okay, this is another trick I saw in a YouTube video. Go. Color. Hey, stop that. Stop that. No, this is just a trick for figuring out your values. If you have like decently contrasting values. So like oh. That helps. That helps a bunch. Okay, so what if we did this? I feel like I want that to be more desaturated. Don't sample all layers, please. I'm glad that the enthusiasm for the Radiant Grow overlay has been maintained. Though it looks a little off. It's not quite... Wow. It's not quite... Oh! Hey, thanks for the subs. And also, hey, Josh, thank you for the subs. I appreciate that. Okay, wait. It's very generous of you all to subscribe. It's just the right amount of stupid and silly to have the true staying power. That's a great way of putting it. Well, I mean, we can just try and go with this. I mean, the other thing we could do is that make this lighter. Well, that's a bit too much. No, I don't really like that. Color's weird. Color is strange. Well, you make a... You, Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I could move the yellow more into, oops, into the orange category. I kind of like the yellow and the purple though as the primary contrast. I mean, I don't understand this stuff either. I'm just kind of throwing whatever at it. Let's try. Let's see where this palette takes us and if it looks just totally wrong. Actually, what we need is a we kind of need a white. And this is where things can get really off the rails. Get a little wacky and incorrect. Let's try this. We just gotta tie these off. And this is also where I want to interpret rather than recreate. Because I feel like if I try to actually just render all of the fur patterns, then it puts it into a weird, uncanny valley of between cartoon and Yeah, exactly, right? Like when you start putting in these patterns, it changes the contour of the face. So I want to be careful with, how much I do. And I think at this point I also want to put in whatever patterns I'm going to do in black. And by black I mean purple. Is whatever our darkest value is. And again, we're kind of going for a interpretation. And, just because I want it, we're going to put the shine in her eyes. And the other thing I want to do is whiskers. Which I'm not sure what I want to... We'll do them as blacks for now. And a smaller pen. Okay, we need to get some symmetry on her face. Okay, do I have another picture of her? I do. I probably should have been looking at this some more, but that's okay.
Wow, you're so dominant.
Oh, thanks, Jaroslav. That's very kind. What layer am I doing this on? Okay, I think we need another shade of... Oh, did you do like a random gift sub? Oops, that's not what I wanted. You knew what you were getting into. Da, 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 da. Oh, I didn't realize I had deleted all those things. Well, I think I need to change the palette. Because I think the yellow is just too... It's just too out there for this cat. So... What can we do? So we've got a green. I mean, we could just make it more desaturated. Hello, Llama Drama. What website are you talking about? You like the lavender? Lavender is... The website I'm drawing on. I mean, this is Photoshop, so that's what I'm drawing in. I have a comic website where I post my comic. You know, I think what I'm messing up here is make it black. Let's see. If we keep it yellow. Trust me, he'll look like Samuel. What does that mean? Let's see. I mean, part of me just wants to stick with the palette that we just kind of picked at the beginning and see what I can do with it just as like an exercise. Yeah, I can mess around with it later. Let's see, want another angle. No, I'm not gonna give it a hat. Yes, I know the possibilities. This is a Digimon, isn't it? I feel like this is a Digimon that I'm like this color scheme and cat. I don't know why I know this. In fair, a hat cat is sometimes a thing. Absolutely, absolutely. In this case, I'm not drawing a hat on this cat, and that's just the way it is today. Okay, I'm not finding a good facsimile for these markings. What is that Digimon though? That's gonna bug me. Cat Digimon. Hmm. Or maybe it's a Pokemon. I just feel like there's a cat. There's like a yellow cat. I don't know. None of these look right. Maybe I just made something up in my head. Want me to tell you what? Yes. What do you pay attention to in life? Forehead and brackets under the eyes. Well, now I do know that you screenshotted and drew the hat myself, yourself. So the secret's out. Without consent, you've behatted my drawing. I wasn't supposed to see. I don't believe that. I think you intentionally typed that so that I would see it. I think part of what I've messed up are the values. I think that is partially what's going on here. But let's see if I can just get something working with the rest of it. Oh, that's who I'm thinking of, Renamon. That is who I'm thinking of. 'Cause she's yellow. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 'cause she's yellow and purple. And she's got a big poofy mane. That's totally it. That's totally what I was thinking of. Yeah, so secretly I was just drawing Renamon this whole time. Whoops. It says domesticated Renamon. Yeah, that's not really working for me. There's not quite enough contrast to warrant using that. Purple. Okay, we haven't really used the blue for anything. Could the blue be our mid-tone? No. Okay, okay, I gotta think about this. We've got yellow. We've got purple. Yeah, but blue is just the nose. It's trying to kind of do like a complementary quartet of colors. But I flew too close to the sun. I don't know enough about color theory. But you know what? You gotta you gotta experiment and figure this stuff out. Okay. What if we kind of leaned into purple and did more of a monochromatic approach? And actually that might be nice with the eyes. Oops. Don't do that. So then well, that isn't quite I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's do okay. Color normal color boop. Let's just take all of these and doo 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 doo. There we go. Quick way to check our values. Yeah, I think maybe for this, I know I was trying to be adventurous with the colors, but I think I'm just looking at I've two pictures of this cat, and one is kind of with cooler lighting and one is with warmer lighting. Well, apparently I do have a picture with the hat because you did it. Okay, and you know what? Lena actually does have, looks like she does actually have blue eyes. So let's actually, let us respect the source material. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted, it's kind of an icy blue, looks like. Yeah, more desaturated than that even. This cat's name is Lena, and she's a little princess. Okay. I think I'm probably just gonna have to leave this for now. It's starting to get a little late in the evening. I gotta do some prep for tomorrow. But feel like I learned a thing or two. Still just trying to get kind of a pipeline going.
Thanks for the follow.
Oh, hey. Thanks for following. And thanks for stopping by. But yeah, we've been doing a few different cats. I had taken a big break from drawing. And so I'm trying to get back into things. So we had, this is my one cat, Sif, or an attempt at her. It doesn't really look like her. So I'm trying to get better. This is also her. And then my other cat, Dale, is here. And actually, this was the one I did the other day. This looks more like, this is more Dale's natural coloring. But trying to find what it is I'm trying to do with these drawings. And so, you know, like, hey, here's a drawing of a cat. But what are you doing with the drawing? Oops. You know what I mean? Like, what are you trying to accomplish? What layer are you on, my friend? There. What layer are you on? Oh, thanks very much. I appreciate hearing that because yeah, I didn't have a lot of confidence coming back into drawing after taking a big break. So been slowly chipping away at getting back into a regular habit. And the idea is to trying to prep myself for opening up commissions, but I want to make sure that I can actually do something. And I've had requests for pet portraits before, and I've always struggled with them. So I wanted to make sure that if I was opening up commissions, that I was kind of ready for that sort of request. So that's kind of the idea. It looks like a cat. Don't know what to tell you. Well, I mean, that's the tricky thing, I think, is like, yeah, so I can make something that looks like a cat, but can I make it look like a specific cat and capture that cat's qualities? You know what I mean? Thanks, Fuzzy. And I appreciate y'all stopping by to hang and chat while I'm drawing. I tend to, if I don't have like questions or input coming in, I tend to be pretty quiet. So having something to respond to is nice. So I do appreciate that. Oh, you know what? You know what the problem is? I didn't set a background. And I feel like that's important for like, if you're going to build a palette, you shouldn't be doing it against a white background. Yeah, if you want the Discord, I think this one still works. It's pretty quiet over there. Mostly it's like, you know, if you want to get notifications for when I'm streaming, that's the place to go. But everyone there is pretty chill. Let's get rid of these. Anyway, that's a start. Oh, it does it's a pretty old link. Maybe I can send you a more up-to-date link. Boop. Invite people. Da, da, da. You can give that a try. Otherwise, it's I don't know how do you find Discords unless you have the invite link. But yeah, I had been on a fair bit of hiatus from streaming and art and things, and trying to get back into it more now. I do not have a stream schedule whatsoever because I'm still figuring out what kind of works for me. So it's very inconsistent. I apologize in advance for that. But that's where we're at right now. That's where I'm at. Sweet. Well, I think I'm gonna shuffle off this mortal coil. I'm going to go perish into the ether. Can you just search by Discord name? Well, if you can, I hope you find us. Otherwise, come hang out on the stream again. Oh, good use of garbage bot. All right. This has been the longest sign off ever. Thank you so much for being you. Catch you on. Don't worry, I'll get it by any means necessary. That's somewhat ominous, but okay. I appreciate your enthusiasm. And we'll see you on the next one. Have a good night or day or whatever. Goodbye. Goodbye. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep.